Now, if you think double cleansing is just washing your face twice, then you're kind of right, but you're also kind of wrong, because there's a little bit more to it than that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So yes, today is all about double cleansing and seeing if you're even doing it right and giving you some like pointers and tips to really get the most from your double cleanse. Before we jump into today's video, if you enjoy watching skincare videos and like health videos, everything that kind of encompasses that, then make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I post videos every day, Monday to Friday, so it's 5 videos a week, and I would love to have you a part of it. So the first question is, you know, why do we double cleanse? What is a double cleanse doing? Now, the purpose of the first cleanse is to actually break down any dirt or makeup, or you know, if you're wearing SPF of the day, like anything like that that might be on your skin, breaking all that down and getting it off the face. And then the purpose of the second cleanse is to actually go in and really cleanse the skin and really, you know, get into those pores and really make sure everything is out. That is how you're going to get the best results with a double cleanse. My opinion, the key to the double cleanse is really nailing down that first step. And you know, a lot of people sometimes think, okay, I just need to wash my face twice, but you need to see if your face wash even is a wash which will break down makeup, because sometimes you can get cleansers which are just literally there to cleanse the skin, but they're not necessarily cleansers which actually remove your makeup. So I really look into like what your cleanser is actually targeted for. Things that work really well as your first cleanser, things like cleansing balms, oils, and anything of like that kind of consistency which really does break everything down. Like I love using like the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. Like when you take it and pop it on your face, you can really see everything just kind of melt like down and like just melt away off the face, and then you like wipe everything off with a cloth. Or the same with like cleansing oils. And the other thing as well with oils is that actually, don't be scared of them first off if you have oily skin, because oil doesn't attract oil, so it actually helps to remove any excess oil off of the skin. But also oils, I can't remember, I was talking to someone who I think worked for Dermalogica, and she was actually saying to me apparently oil is like the only thing that can actually break down like the pollutants and any mineral oil and things like that are actually left on the skin. So that's the only way you can really get that off. So I thought it was really interesting. I think it was something about pollution, like she said oil is like the only thing that can really like break it down and get it off. So I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's just what I got told, so I'm passing that on. Now, things like micellar water, so that's another thing that I see people use as their first cleanse sometimes. And I think, yeah, you can use it because that is obviously going to remove your makeup. But I think this kind of comes down to your personal opinion. Like for me, for example, I actually kind of like it the other way around. I like doing like a cleansing balm first and then using micellar water afterwards as like the second cleanse to like really remove any like residue that might be left from the cleanser before. But it kind of depends on you and what you like on your skin. So you can use something like a micellar water that's going to break down and get off the makeup. Other things that can work well as your first cleanse are like cleansing creams if they are designed to break down makeup. So usually sometimes cleansing creams even might have some oils in them, and that is actually also how they're breaking down the makeup. So I think the biggest key thing here with the first cleanse is just making sure you have that first cleanser which is targeted for removing makeup and dirt from the day. And now also if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but I don't really wear makeup, so like maybe I can just use my regular cleanser, then you're still wrong, because actually, you know, if you're using especially SPF in your skin, like if you use SPF, you have to double cleanse. Like you need that first cleanse to really get that SPF even out, and then that second cleanse to really make sure it's like out of the skin, because SPF sticks to the skin literally like glue. So yeah, you still want something that's going to break down that. So what I'm trying to say is that this first cleanse of the whole idea of breaking things down and getting it off the skin is important for everyone really. Now the second cleanse is where you're actually cleansing your skin. So this is where you go for, you know, whatever face wash you love to use, whether that be a cream, a gel. If you do like a foaming wash, you can use it. You know me, I'm kind of like not a biggest fan of the foaming wash. I find them a little bit drying. Or like I said, like a micellar water, something that's gonna, you know, just remove any leftover residue and just really clean off anything else from the skin. I think the key to it is kind of finding out also what works for your skin and what you like on your skin texture wise. So for me, I actually really, like I said, love doing a cleansing balm and using something to break everything down, and then going in with a micellar water afterwards. I find that my skin is actually clearer with that routine. Now the other thing I also want to touch on, and this is kind of going back to the first cleanse, of the things like face halos and, you know, the things that are like, you know, these cloth things that you wipe over and it gets off your makeup. I'm just a little bit skeptical about it, whether that is really removing everything. I don't know, all I can just say is my opinion. If you are wondering what my opinion is on the face halos, I just wouldn't count them as your like first cleanse. Another thing I also just want to touch on now is just also like makeup wipes and things like that. Personally, if you're still using makeup wipes, like, please try something else. When they're in that packet, like, it's a very moist environment inside that packet, and the bacteria can actually grow in these wipes. So yeah, that's another thing. And also, you don't realize, but they can be very abrasive on the skin, so they can actually be very irritating to our skin. And usually there's like lots of chemicals and stuff, and also, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them are not biodegradable, so they're not good for our planet either. So if you can just get away from the makeup wipes, I would, because like I said, there's so many great cleansers out there that break down your makeup and get things off the same way. Like, if you want like a cloth to remove your makeup, then use a cleanser with a cloth. So like I said, with my Clinique Take the Day Off balm, I use that and I actually remove it with a cloth, and isn't that the kind of like the same thing as using a makeup wipe, but it's just so much better for the environment and your skin. Another thing as well is that if you are using a foaming wash, I would try not to use it for both of the cleansers. I'd maybe use it as maybe your first cleanse and then use another cleanser afterwards, which will kind of like restore like anything that you stripped off a little bit. The only thing is that when you double cleanse with foaming wash twice, like, that's 2 lots of like abrasive, not abrasive, but like it is quite stripping and drying on the skin depending on the wash you're using. So you might find that you could be really severely drying your skin out with that. So personally, I would either try and come off the foaming washes or use foam wash for one of the cleanses and another cleanser for the other, or maybe like a cream or a gel or something like that. My personal favourite products to double cleanse with are, like I've mentioned, the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. I love that as my first cleanse. I also love the Pi Rosehip, was it Light Work Rosehip cleansing oil. I really like that. That does a really great job of breaking down makeup, and then it's super gentle around the eyes as well. And they also oh my god, I love their Camellia and Rose Hydrating Cleanser for the eyes. That's actually the only cleanser I will use on my eyes. So even if I'm using Clinique Take the Day Off balm, I will still use that on my eyes, because it just does such a good job at breaking down eye makeup. Like the Clinique Take the Day Off balm, I just don't think it does a great job on the eyes. So yeah, the Pi one is like my go-to for that, and it's really good and like nourishing for the lashes. So they're like my go-tos at the minute for my first cleanse. And then for my second cleanse, to be honest with you, most of the time I do go for a good old micellar water. I just feel like my skin responds the best to that. Like, it actually is the clearest when I do that. Oh, and also my first cleanse, no matter what cleanse, I always remove with a cloth, and I like the Emma Hardy cloths. Actually, recently I've been using the Boots one. I think it's like the Botanicals cloths, or like the Eco Botan, I don't know, but yeah, they do some really soft cloths in there. It's like really soft on one side and a muslin side on the other, and I always use the soft side to like remove my skincare. So I want to hear what your guys' favourite cleansers are to double cleanse with, so please let me know in the comments below which ones are your favourites, so I can go check them out as well. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, because it helps me out so much. To my side right now, I'll put my video on how to find out if you're using the right cleanser for your skin, so definitely go do that test. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.